Julius Randle scored 21 points, and Anthony Edwards came off the bench to hit 18 points as the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves outlasted the San Antonio Spurs 104-102 in Game 1 of their Western Conference semifinal series in Monday's game in San Antonio. Minnesota were bolstered by the return of Edwards, who sustained a bone bruise in his left knee on April 25th that was supposed to keep him out multiple weeks. We talked yesterday that if Edwards, was able to go, he was going to come off the bench, and if that, was fine with him, Minnesota coach Chris Finch said he was all in. And he did a really good job of not pushing and forcing things, even though he knew he was on minutes restrictions. I thought he did a really good job of just staying in the flow. San Antonio led by 3 points after 3 quarters. Edwards scored 11 of the Timberwolves' first 19 points of the fourth period before Minnesota reeled off a 7-0 run capped by a three-pointer by Mike Conley with 4.42 left to build a 95-86 advantage. Victor Wembanyama's dunk with 43.6 seconds left trimmed the margin to 4. And Dylan Harper's steal and layup with 30.9 seconds remaining brought San Antonio within a bucket. After a miss by Randle, the Spurs opted not to call a timeout and got the ball to Julian Champagnie, whose three-point attempt at the buzzer hit the front of the rim and bounced away. Spurs coach Mitch Johnson said, "Dylan did a good job pushing the ball and kicking it ahead. Julian had a flyby and had a shot in rhythm. No problem with the shot. That was a great shot. I hope he shoots it every time." Jaden McDaniels and Terrence Shannon Jr. added 16 points each for Minnesota. Naz Reid and Conley had 12 points apiece, with Randle and Rudy Gobert grabbing 10 rebounds each. Harper led the Spurs with 18 points, while Stephon Castle and Champagnie scored 17 each. Devin Vassell had 14 points, and Wembanyama recorded an 11-point, 15-rebound, 12 blocked shots triple-double despite going 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. Keldon Johnson also had 11 points for San Antonio. Game 2 will be contested on Wednesday in San Antonio. Games 3 and 4 will be in Minneapolis on Friday and Sunday. Respectively, Jalen Brunson scored 27 of his game-high 35 points in the first half for the New York Knicks, who remained red hot by routing the visiting Philadelphia 76ers 137-98 in Game 1 of an Eastern Conference semifinal series. The Knicks, who eliminated the Atlanta Hawks with a 140-89 win in Game 6 of a first-round series on Thursday, became just the second team in NBA history to end one series and begin another with consecutive victories by at least 30 points. In 1986, the Boston Celtics beat the Hawks 132-99 to end an Eastern Conference semifinal series before routing the Milwaukee Bucks 128-96 in Game 1 of the conference finals. The Celtics went on to win the NBA title. "I can't deny that our guys are playing pretty good basketball," Knicks coach Mike Brown said. "And I've got to give them credit, especially where credit's due. They're trying to focus on the details no matter what the score is. These Knicks, who won the final 3 games over the Hawks by a combined 96 points, are the first NBA team to win 3 straight playoff games by at least 25 points apiece." Game 2 is scheduled for Wednesday night in New York. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to stay connected for more breaking global sports news. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more global updates.